Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today we're going to Florida. Yes, we're doing a Key West inspired chicken in the deluxe air fryer. Now, I've had this chicken before. It's fantastic, which is why I wanted to share it with you now. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, you guys, this is an amazing recipe. 5 ingredients, takes 30 minutes to marinate, or if you have a food saver, like I do, takes just seconds, and it is a crowd pleaser. It is so good. So first we're gonna need some soy sauce. You need about 3 tablespoons per 4 pieces of chicken. So I am doing 12 pieces of chicken, so do the math. I can't do the math that fast. We need 1 tablespoon of oil per those 4 pieces of chicken, 1 teaspoon of lime juice per 4 pieces of chicken, 1 teaspoon of garlic or 1 garlic clove per, and 1 tablespoon of honey, or in my case, 3. All right, we're just gonna give that a good mix and try not to make it leave my bowl because I want all of that goodness. Now, if you do not have a food saver machine, go ahead and drop your chicken into this bowl, get it all submerged in there, and then refrigerate it for about 30 minutes to an hour, preferably overnight if you want that really, really rich flavor. However, if you have a food saver, it just takes a couple seconds. So let's get our bag ready to go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out enough bag so that I have a nice ridge to hold on to. I'm going to seal it. And as you can see, the light is blinking, it's sealing. And then I am gonna pull out a lot of bag. And the reason is I have 12 pieces of chicken and I want all of the chicken to see all of the marinade. And then I'm gonna cut it. So now I have my bag all ready to go. I'm then going to fold down the edge. Alternately, you could probably do this in a baggie and put it in your refrigerator, and it'd probably work better than a bowl. But if you're gonna marinate it overnight, you can do either, it's fine. All right, then I'm gonna take my raw chicken. Now, this raw chicken has the fat bits on it. You can definitely use chicken breasts, but we're doing chicken thighs because my family enjoys chicken thighs a little bit more than chicken breasts, but this recipe will work interchangeably for the two. But you will notice that I have not trimmed off any of the fat because we actually want that. It just makes it a little better. I'm gonna take my thighs and I'm just going to open them up. So I want to make sure they get opened and toss them in my bag. So I don't want them rolled up because then that marinade is not gonna get on the inside of that chicken. And I know that because the first time I did it in my food sealer bag, that is what happened. The outsides were beautiful, and once the chicken opened up so I could put it on the air fryer, yeah, it wasn't as beautiful. So just make sure you open them up. And this gives you a chance to see if the butcher left any bones, because once in a while, in thighs especially, a little bone gets left right here in the knuckle joint kind of ish. No, it's a thigh, so it'd be the hip bone. I don't know. Chicken anatomy, it's not my thing. But then when you open it up, you can see if there's any of that bone left in there. It doesn't happen too often from my butcher, but once in a while, because, you know, nobody's perfect. All right, and once our chicken is in the bag, we are gonna pour in our beautiful marinade. And before I marinate it, I am going to make sure that it touches everything. So I kind of went overkill on the bag, I guess, but I just wanted to make sure that everything saw the marinade. So even if you wanted to prepare this marinade for your freezer, this is how you would do it. So you would just spread it all out, seal it up, and put it in your freezer for next time you want to use it. But since we're going to use it straight away, I just want to make sure all of the pieces see some of that beautiful marinade. Okay, we are going to take our little bag, put it in the channel right there. We are going to press downward, kind of like the yoga position, downward dog, making sure that it stays inside the channel. And then we're gonna click the marinate button. Perfect. And now I usually like to vacuum seal it one more time just to ensure that all of it got sucked into there. I don't know if it's right or not, but it'll just suck what remains of any air that might have been in there. And then it will seal it, even though I'm gonna pour it out in just a second. And that's fine, because I'll cut it off anyway. No big deal. Perfect. All right, now our chicken is ready to go. So I'm just gonna set it out like this while I get rid of my machine. Actually, I need to take out my little channel because I have marinade in there, right there. So I'm gonna give that a wash. All right, let's check for any other drippage, because you know, it was chicken. Doesn't look like any more drippage got anywhere. Thank you, food sealer. I appreciate your help. All right, we're already almost done. This is such a quick and easy recipe. It's amazing. All right, so now I am going to cut the top of my bag. And you'll notice here that I have both the basket and our trays. And that's because I want to show you that you can do both. And since I have to make 2 sets of this anyway, because there's 12 pieces and 12 pieces is not gonna fit on 2 racks, I thought this is a great way to do it. All right, so let's reach in and get our chicken, and we're gonna want to lay them out flat. So don't make sure they're not bunched up together, because if they're bunched up together, they will not cook very nicely. And I want about 4 per tray. All right, and those pieces will go in our basket once these are done. But I'm just going to set them off to the side so I don't accidentally spill them. All right, let's get our air fryer started. We are gonna actually push this to custom. We are gonna set it for, let's do 15 minutes, and we'll check it in the middle, flip it over, and then eyeball it. Sometimes my thighs take only 10 minutes, and sometimes they take 15 to 20. Just depends on how thick they are. So we're just gonna eyeball it, but good rule of thumb is go on the lesser side, and then temp your chicken and make sure it's cooked, because overcooked chicken is no good. So we're gonna go for 15 minutes, check it in the middle, and see how we're doing. Also turn it over. All right, and then we are going to go to 380. All right, and at the halfway mark, we will turn those over and swap the trays. So I guess I'll be back here at the halfway mark to show you what they look like, and then maybe we'll get this ready to go and get that in there, and I'll show you that it's identical result. Well, actually, I quite prefer that method over this one, and you'll see why. I mean, I don't know. Less hassle? I think so. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, we've hit the halfway mark. So let's check out our beautiful chicken. Oh man, that looks great. And look at that one. Yes. All right, let's swap it around. And then we're also going to flip it over. All right. Good luck, little guys. We'll be back when they are all done. All right, it just went off. So let's check the temperature and see if these are done. I'm thinking they are. Okay, let's look. Looking for 165. Perfect. And done. I feel like those could have gotten a little more color, but still overall really beautiful. Check out these ones as well. Oh yeah, those ones are done too. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Key West chicken. All right, now time for the basket. The reason I like the basket so much is because I don't have to fuss with it. I don't like to fuss with my food. Well, that's silly. I run a cooking channel. Of course I like to fuss with my food, but I don't like to fuss with my food unnecessarily. So what we're gonna do is put the chicken in, get it in at 380 for 15 minutes, and then it'll be done. There we go. And again, we are gonna go to custom, 15 minutes for 380, rotate. Yep, there we go. Okay, I'll see you back here when that's done and we will do a taste test. See you back here. Oh my goodness, it's done and you're never gonna believe the difference. This is why I try things in the basket all the time, just to see that they can do it. Now, besides the fact that the basket is terribly dirty and it will be a pain in the booty to clean, it don't matter, because same amount of time. Look at the difference in these two chickens. Same amount of time. Like, can you believe this? Look at this beautiful, beautiful chicken. That, my friends, is a good reason to use the basket. I mean, if you have a regular air fryer, you could put this in for a little bit longer and get more color, but you would probably overcook it and make it a little drier, whereas this one's not overcooked, browned beautifully. Oh, so excited. So excited to eat both, but more this one than that one. So that's it, you guys. Well, oh, let's try it. I'll show you that this is the most delicious. I almost forgot to taste it. Oh my goodness. So let's cut into this one right here. Oh yes. Okay. Oh, Key West chicken is so good. That one is so much better because it caramelized so much better than the ones on the trays. So if that wasn't a reason to do your chicken in the rotisserie basket, I don't know what is. I mean, I'll probably stick these back under for maybe another minute or two, but I'd be really worried that it would overcook, because right now they're perfect. Look at the inside. And you see that? That is perfectly done dark meat. Perfect in every way. I wouldn't want it to overcook. So boom, boom. You can do it in your basket, but would you want to when you can get that result? No, you wouldn't. All right, you guys, well, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I love my air fryer, so there's always gonna be air fryer recipes thrown in there, along with everything else. But if there is something that you've been curious about, leave me a comment. Let me know. Maybe it'll be my next adventure. You never know. But in the meantime, adventure on, and it's time for dinner. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.